Hello again, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Cooking with David. As you all know, that my daughter lives in Wisconsin. So there are two things, well actually three things, that Wisconsin is known for. One is cheese. Everybody knows it's the dairy state. Two, it's beer. Everybody knows that everybody in Wisconsin are alcoholics. And the third thing, Wisconsin butter burgers. So today we're going to make Wisconsin butter burgers. Okay, the first thing I do is I take some kosher salt and I put some kosher salt on each side with a little black pepper. Okay, flip them over. And I was only kidding about the alcoholics in Wisconsin, although they do drink a lot of beer. So here we'll put a little kosher salt here and a little black pepper. Okay, now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to put it in the refrigerator while everything else is cooking. So I'm going to stick that in there. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I've got 2 tablespoons of butter that I'm going to put over here in my little club aluminum pot. And I got about maybe 3/4 of an onion that I cut up, diced up. So I'm going to stick that in there. And I've got half a teaspoon of garlic powder. I'm going to throw that in there. And a little over a teaspoon of water. And I think I might put a little more water in that. So we're going to get that watery. Okay. So I'm going to cook that, and then I'm going to cover it, and we're going to kind of stew it. Okay? So in the meantime, while that's cooking, I want to set my broiler to high. And I've got some hamburger buns that I'm going to toast. So I'm going to go ahead and set that in there. And we're going to let this go, and then I'll be back. Okay, so now we're back. I've got my buns toasted, so I'm just going to go ahead and set them over here, get them out of the way. I got my pan heating up, so I'm going to put a little bit of oil in it. This is a non-stick pan, so I could go ahead and do the burgers. So we'll get them out of the fridge. Okay. And these burgers are looking good, let me tell you. So, all this talk about Wisconsin and beer kind of made me thirsty for a glass of beer, which I hadn't had for a long time. So, cheers. Beer. Okay, so we're going to put these burgers in here. Now, once you put them in, don't touch them for about 4 minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on pause. Oh, and my onions are stewing. So we got them going over here. So we're just going to leave them over here. I might as well turn that off. I think it's going to be fine. So when I get my burgers flipped and get ready, I'll put the cheese on it, and then basically we're close to being done. But there is one more step, and it's going to blow your mind how I do this. So we'll be back. Okay, as you can see, I've got these cooking pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and add some cheese to it, and you can use any kind of cheese you want. I just happen to have some of this mild cheddar that I bought, private selection brand. So it's good quality cheese. It may not be Wisconsin cheese, but hey, you know, we're in Indiana, so instead of having the good beer up in Wisconsin, I had to have a Bud Light. So we're going to let this cheese melt, and I'm going to help the process a little bit. I got a lid I'm going to put on it, and we're going to watch these melt. So I'll be back. Oh, well, wait a minute. I'll just go ahead and stay. Because what we're going to do next is we're going to take the top of one of our toasted buns, we're going to butter the crap out of it. And you're going to say, "Oh my God, David, why are you putting so much butter on it?" Well, because that's what makes it a butter burger. So you're going to love this. Okay. So actually, it looks like I've got some of this cheese melted here on this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'll let it go for a little bit longer. So I'm going to put this on pause. Okay, so we're back. So I got my burger's cooked. I've got the butter on top of it. So now I'm going to take these onions and I'm just going to spoon off some of it, and I'm going to put it right on top like this. Okay? Put my top back on it, and voila, you have yourself a butter burger from Wisconsin. So here we go. We're going to try this, dude. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Kind of messy, but it's absolutely gorgeous. So here goes. That is really good. Oh, I love this. It's kind of messy, so make sure you have paper towels with you. But it is really, really good. Thank you. It's been another episode of Cooking with David. Wisconsin butter burgers. I hope you make these. These are really, really good. So if you like this, be sure to hit the like button and go ahead and subscribe and hit that little bell icon. That way you'll never miss a video. So this has been another episode of Cooking with David. And remember, love one another. Goodbye.